Hello friends, this is from Sukhmaniimmigration Services, Brampton, Canada. I'm a regulated and licensed Canadian immigration consultant. Today again very excited. Why? Because today yet another express entry draw happened. Express entry draw on Friday. You have never listened to this. Yes, on Friday express entry draw happened and I will be sharing with you the complete detail and analysis. But before that, a small request. If you are new to the channel and have not subscribed yet, please do consider subscribing. We talk a lot about Canadian immigration, news, update, tips, tricks on this channel. If you like the video, please share it with your family and friends so that they can also benefit. And please press the bell icon so this video comes to you immediately when we upload. So without further delay, let's move on to a very important video which is about express entry. Yes, express entry, which is the 7th draw. Yeah, 7th express entry draw happened on Friday, 7th express entry draw of 2024. The draw number is 285 and from the government website. But before I tell you the government website information, do you know this is a special draw? Why? Because this is an express entry draw, but this is in a special category. And which category is this? This category is agriculture. This is the first ever agriculture draw of 2024. First ever agriculture draw of 2024. And from the government website, the information is right here in front of your eyes. Sometimes this information is little difficult to understand. So I will be going with you in the form of highlights to explain to you step by step all this information. So let us see the highlights. The highlights are, first of all, this draw happened on 16th February 2024 Friday. And this draw, 150 people are invited. IT was provided to 150 people. Agriculture is the category. Agriculture occupation is the category which happened in this. And under this, the CRS was 437. The cutoff CRS score was 437. If you compare this with the 14th of February, when healthcare draw happened, healthcare was very low, 422. So if you compare, yes, there is an increase in the CRS by 15 points. And the tiebreaker which happened was of January 29th, 2024. So first of all, many congratulations. Many congratulations to each one of those who have got ITA. This is your golden ticket. You got the golden ticket, use it properly and get your PR. If you have even an iota of doubt, even a smaller doubt, please do take a professional help. This is a lifetime chance. Do take a professional help, me or somebody else. You take a professional help who are authorized to deal with this and get your PR. So with many congratulations, let's move on to a very important part of this. The agriculture draw, which is called agriculture and agri-food occupations, has only just three occupations. And 2 occupations are okay, but third occupation a little challenging. So let me talk about those 3 occupations. The first occupation is supervisor in a landscaping and horticulture. So landscaping, you make the landscape beautiful, that is the landscaping activity, and horticulture. So these are the 2 parts. If you are supervisor, your tier code is 2, no issues. Agriculture as well as farm supervisors, tier code 2, no problem. The third one, which is butchers, here is the problem. And I have seen so many files, that is why I am telling you this very important information. Butchers, the knock code or the tier code is 63201. Please note this carefully. 63201. This is the tier code. It is tier 3. Now the problem. Here is the problem. There is a lot of overlap. With other 2 tier codes. The tier code of butcher, which is in the express entry, is 63201. But there is a tier code which is 65202, which is meat cutter. Now, meat cutter and butcher, almost same job responsibilities, but tier code is different. Tier code is 5 for meat cutter, and meat cutters are not eligible in express entry. Similarly, there is another tier code, the tier code 94141. This is also an industrial meat cutter or butcher, tier code 4. Same job responsibilities, overlap of responsibilities, but tier code is 4. See, these are the small things, and these small things make a huge difference, and that is why you see a lot of rejection happening. So these are the small tips which I am sharing with you. Now let's move on to the analysis part. In the analysis, only 2 things you need to look at, nothing else, just the 2 things. What are the 2 things? And these 2 things are number of candidates invited and the CRS, nothing else. So if number of candidates are more, your chance will come. If CRS is low, your chance will come. So these are the 2 things. Let's first look at the number of candidates. So if we look at the number of candidates invited in 2024 so far, 15,420. The number is unique, 420. 15,420, and this is the total number of people invited so far. 7 draws, 3 draws which are category based, 4 draws which are all program or general draws. So right in front of you, draw by draw, category by category, all the information. Let us look at graphically. So if you look the same information graphically, 7,000 people, the towering, the Burj Khalifa, the towering in the middle of it is for French, 7,000 people, followed by 3,500, which is healthcare. So rest, the green ones are the all program draw, and there is a very small tiny agriculture. So with that information, now let's look at the other part, which is the CRS. So if we look at the CRS score, the CRS was lowest for French, 365 for this year. So looking at the CRS, if we look at the CRS in the form of a graph, here is the information. So for general draws, the CRS was always above 500. But for category based draws, CRS goes down. So with that, let's look at another important component, which is number of draws per month. In the month of January, only 3 draws happen, whereas in February, 4 draws already done. And I am hoping at least 1 or 2 draws more will come. So that's the information about the draws. Category based draws, there are 6 categories. Out of the 6 categories, 3 categories have seen the draw, and these 3 categories are, the first one is French, the second is healthcare, and the third one is agriculture. And I am hoping, and again this is my hope, I am hoping a draw for STEM will be coming very soon. And it won't be a small draw, it will be at least 3,500 kind of draw. We do lot of work for IT candidates, right? Those are from IT industry. So, we keep getting all these phone calls and emails. When is the draw happening? I'm telling you, draw will happen very soon, particularly for the STEM. So with that, now look at the comparison. The comparison of the all program draws and the comparison of the category based draws. So if you look at the numbers, general draw, all program draw, 4,770 people, whereas category based draws are 10,650. So if you look at the graphically the same information, it will be like this. 70% of the express entry share so far, 70% share has gone to category. Only 30% share is there. The numbers don't lie. The numbers are right in front of you. 30% of the share goes to the general category. So with that information, predictions. And these are again, I am not an astrologer, but based on the data and based on my knowledge and experience, I am sharing these predictions with you. They may be true, they may not be true. So predictions, express entry draws will be held regularly. This is for sure. Yes, draws will be held regularly. CRS, it will not come below 500, at least for next 3-4 months. It will stay around 500 for next 3 to 4 months. And more category based draws will happen. Plus general draw, when they will happen, it will not be a big number. General draws will be less than 2000. And next is the category based draws will be big. Like for example, as I already told you, I am hoping that stem draw will come, and stem draw, when it will come, it will not be less than 3500. So French will be the biggest category. That I can definitely tell you, French will be the biggest category in the express entry. So with that information, I can always say, each case is different, each situation is different, each one has different challenges. You need to discuss your own case with us. More than welcome. You can book an appointment. Our office is located in Brampton. Address, email ID, phone number, everything is shared right here with you. And very important, if you have still not subscribed, please do consider subscribing. Our team puts lots of efforts to bring all this information to you. Thank you very much for watching the video. Thanks.